Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Immigration USA. In this video, we're going to talk about what's happening right now and what's trending all over the news. Donald Trump is plotting mass detention and deportations of undocumented immigrants from the US. So we're going to break it down in this video, so stay tuned. Okay guys, as you all know, it's been on the news. It's been on New York Times, CNN, CBS, and Donald Trump is campaigning right now, and he's promising that at his first day in office, he's going to sign an executive order to open up mass detention camp and mass deportation of all undocumented immigrants. And also he's going to end TPS and DACA and end all people that are on work permit right now. He's going to cancel all work authorizations, and he's going to deport everyone to their countries. So this is really concerning. If you are a legal immigrant, it concerns you. And if you are a US citizen, it is very concerning as well, because some people become US citizen after they obtain green card, they apply for citizenship, and they become US citizen. And these people, they have immigrant relatives, especially undocumented relatives. So it's gonna affect everybody, either undocumented, documented, or citizens. Okay, so he says that he's gonna deport all immigrants. He's gonna take away TPS, which is the temporary protected status. He's gonna cancel all TPSs from all countries that are eligible for TPS right now. And also he's gonna end DACA. DACA is those are children that came here as a child and they obtained work permit created in 2012 by Barack Obama. So that's DACA. And also he said he's gonna end up birthright citizenship. So that means that children, every child that's born in the US to undocumented immigrants, that child is not automatic citizen, which is against the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment says that if you're born in the US, you are automatically a US citizen, regardless your immigration status. So I don't know how he's gonna fight that, but there's gonna be a legal challenge when we come to that point. So now he's been campaigning and he's been promising people, like he did in 2016. He promised people that his first day in office, he's going to start deporting some immigrants. And he did that in 2017. He deported a lot of immigrants from the US. He sent ICE all over the places in popular cities, such as New York, in California, Los Angeles, all these popular cities where there are like tons of immigrants. They send ICE in those cities and they deport tons of immigrants. And now he's saying that in 2025, he's going to do the same thing, even worse. So my point is, if you are undocumented immigrants, now you should prepare yourself. If you can obtain a legal status, go right ahead and do it right now. Right now, the Biden administration made it easier for a lot of people to adjust their status. Before, when Trump was in office, it was impossible. But there are certain immigrants that can adjust their status. For example, you married to a US citizen, you can obtain a green card if the marriage is real. And also, if you are a parent of a US citizen and your child turned 21, that child can petition you and get you a green card and you stay in the US, okay? However, green card holders can petition relatives such as sons or husbands, but there's a wait time. So, there is no unlimited visas. You have to wait until your priority date is current. So, you may get a petition I-130 approved, but you still have to wait, a certain amount of years in order to get a green card. You don't even get a work permit. However, immediate relative, once I-130 is approved, you can submit your I-485 and you can get a green card. Usually they submit everything together, but depending on your immigration situation. For example, some people had immigration cases and they are on deportation order. So if you have a deportation order and then you have an avenue, you have a relative that can sponsor you, a US citizen, son or daughter, or a spouse, they can petition you. Once you get the I-130 petition, you can go to the ICE attorney, and the ICE attorney will terminate your deportation, and then you can adjust your status. So Biden make it easy right now for this kind of situation. A lot of people can obtain legal status right now. So now it is time to go ahead and apply if you have an avenue. Don't be afraid. If you have an immigration case and you're on deportation order, don't be afraid. In the Biden's presidency right now, it is possible to adjust your status. But if you wait until Trump comes to power, it will be impossible. So right now, it is time for all undocumented immigrants that are eligible, that have an avenue and that can apply for a green card, go right ahead and submit your application. At least have something sitting on the USCIS office, okay? That can protect you from deportation. So this is all over the place in the news, such as CNN, New York Times, and also CBS. So as I mentioned, the former President Donald Trump is planning to widespread expansion of his first administration's hardline immigration policies if he is elected to a second term in 2024. So these including routines of undocumented immigrants already in the US and placing them in detention camps to await deportation. So that's crazy, that's really, really, really immoral. As a president, you're supposed to be a nice person as a president, be nice to everybody. You're president of a country, you should give a good example. But this person, he's not playing, he's telling the truth. He says he's going to take money from the military and use it into this mass deportation. So he's going to open up detention camps and also like put all undocumented immigrants in camps and then deport them little by little to their countries. So guys, this is really devastating news. I hope it does not happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But who knows? Right now, there is no potential Democrat right now that can win the elections in 2024. I don't think Joe Biden's going to win because nobody's happy with him. All Americans aren't happy with Joe Biden. They all want to go back to Trump because they're saying that things were better when Trump was president. Okay, the economy and everything, things were much better. And again, when we look at this, Joe Biden didn't do much, for immigrants, for undocumented immigrants. He didn't do much, but he made it easier for certain people to adjust their status. That's all he did, but that's not enough. There are some undocumented immigrants that don't have any avenue to adjust their status. Okay, so those undocumented immigrants are left out in the dust, so they don't know what to do. So they risk to be deported when Trump comes to office. So if you are on TPS or you have a work permit and you are on DACA, be sure that you have an avenue that leads you to a green card. Like you have a local US citizen, you can marry, go right ahead. Or you are a TPS and then you have a child that was born in the US and the child turned 21, the child can petition you. There is also a cancellation for removal. Cancellation is removal is that if you live in this country for 10 years and you have a child that's disabled, you can apply for cancellation of removal, and that based on that child's health, because if you get deported, the child gonna suffer. So that's extreme hardship. You have to demonstrate extreme hardship in order to obtain cancellation of removal. But again, there is no like application for cancellation of removal. To do that, you have to hire a good attorney, and that excellent attorney will create a cancellation of removal. So to create it, that attorney gonna have to apply for asylum for you. And we all know that to apply for asylum, you have to be in the US in less than a year. So if you come to the US, you have 1 year to apply for asylum. But you've been here for 10 years and then you apply for asylum. It's impossible. That means that it's gonna get denied. And once that's denied, you get placed in removal, all right? And that's where your attorney gonna submit an application for cancellation of removal. So, and then if it's granted, you get a green card, but you have to demonstrate extreme hardship. For example, you have to have a child that's US citizen that's disabled, for example, and then you can say that if they send me back home, the child is gonna suffer, all right? So you can get a green card through that way. But again, it is very difficult. But it's better than nothing. It's better than just sitting and wait until 2025. Things get worse and then you get picked up. And now there's a lot of family separation. US citizen children are being separated from the parents. Deporting the parents is like deporting those children to a country where they don't know anything in that country. So, you know, it's very, very crucial right now. So this is what Donald Trump is doing right now. So that's his promise. Once he's elected, at his first day in office, he's going to sign an executive order to deport all undocumented immigrants. So guys, if you're smart enough, there are some states that are Republican, some counties and cities that are Republican. Don't stay in those cities and states, because they're gonna ask local police to enforce the immigration rules. So that means that those police officers, once you get pulled over, they're gonna ask you about your immigration status, and that's how you get picked up and get deported. As a result, move to those states where there are Democrats, such as New York, California, you know, those Democratic-run states and cities and counties. Move to those cities that are sanctuary cities. You might be lucky not to get picked up. But again, it's not guaranteed, because they send people everywhere. You know, the federal government can be anywhere, any cities, any counties. So they can send eyes everywhere to pick up people, all right? And again, if you live in a household where there is an undocumented immigrant that commit a crime, you most likely gonna get swept as well, because when they come in to pick up that criminal undocumented immigrant, they pick up everyone else that don't have a legal status. So you be aware, be mindful who you're living with, and also be mindful at where you live, whether it's a democratic city, counties, and state. So prepare yourself right now. Think about where you're gonna go in 2025, because most likely he's gonna be re-elected, and if it happens, it's gonna be a chaos. Okay, guys? So guys, that's all I got today. That's the news that's trending everywhere. I saw it on CNN, New York Times, CBS, and it's all over the place. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, my friends, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and smash that notification bell for more videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.